And they're going at a good clip here, 31 to Dwayne, and Darwin is on 24. Want to welcome all viewers again here to the streaming that is coming to you live from the Central Broward Regional Park. We are here in South Florida in the US of A. So all the folks on the Asian continent, we just want to say good evening, good night, good morning, whatever time you're having on your continent. So we're going to have a change of bowling from the southern end. And we would have, aren't you a bit surprised having bowled the 1 over for 8 runs taken off? I mean, we know what it's going to be spin.
So it appears Salman Nazar has been given the ball, and maybe Cecil Pervez will come from the top end of the ground. We're just speculating here, but Pervez did bowl a good over for 8.
So 82 required to get from some 48 deliveries, legal deliveries that is. And as far as we're concerned, a partnership of 61, this seems to be easy picking. But it's so hard to maintain just over 11 runs and over. But the Bravo boys are on display here, coming out of TNT. They are of international fame. 2 big draws here in this, the 9th edition of the US Open. We're going to have 5 more added to the total, as this one, the waiter was definitely off. He was way down the onside, and the wicketkeeper did not stand a chance. Should I say poor Christian on a Sunday?
That's a very poor ball from Salman Nazar to start. Just ball down the leg side. Didn't give Derwin Christian, usually a reliable keeper, a chance to get across.
Oh, that would have been a wide if he didn't get some bat on that one. So I think Dwayne Erden that should have allowed it to go through. But then again, he may say, I do not trust the umpires in the calling.
So All-Stars have made good progress here. They're batting at 67, still trailed by 76, still 47 balls out in the middle.
Well, legal balls, because we've seen 5 wides, and that was a terrible delivery.
And all the wickets in hand, including the 2 men out in the middle who has given U.S. All-Star grand start, and another one goes a long way, and it's out of here from the bat of Darren Bravo.
We have some ball boys down in the far corner, and they're going to be required. I think sooner or later they're going to have to go on the hill. But then again,
So Bravo has gone up to 30, attempted to win from 46 balls. And the way things have gone here is Smart Choice doesn't have an answer at all.
Well, this one is even bigger. It's even bigger.
So another big 6 here from Darren Bravo. He's gone up to 36 from just about 13 balls. And brings the equation down 64 from 45. We've seen 18 runs in the over so far, and we're just halfway through.
Encouragement there for the bowler from one of his maybe more experienced cricketers.
Well, that is Akeem Alvarez, and as a Smart Choice player, you've got to be concerned here. So better ball from Salman Nazar. Didn't start well. In fact, might have put pressure on himself.
So the advice has come into play, I guess.
He may have put some pressure on himself by bowling a ball way down the leg side to start. And so now he has given up 19 in the over. So essentially all the bowlers have taken some club in here.
Except one.
Except Cecil Pervez, who went for 8. And I'm pretty sure that Cecil might be the man operating from the top end when this over is done. But in the meantime, All Stars have solidly replied to the score. And at the end of over number 5, they're going at 16 and over. It's 80 on the board.
Yes, well, the required run rate has gone now to just 9. They started at 11 point, let's call it 12, 80 for no loss. I think that the U.S. All Stars are defending their title and they're defending well. We just want to say that we're on the blue skies. What a contrast. Yesterday we were out in our raincoats. Umbrellas would not have done it for some strange reason. We take the umbrellas out and the raincoats out, but there's nothing that could have prevented you from getting wet yesterday. There was so much rain, Lenny.
So it could be Adnan Rasul given the ball. We'll confirm on our on-screen scorers. One of the things they were smart choice. Yep, Adnan Rasul. One of the things they were smart choice. Their uniform is red and their writing on the uniform is black. Oh, clubbed away again over the offside this time. And Darren Bravo goes for another 6. It's 86 without loss.
Well, the Trini Posse is on fire. My word.
So 86 on the board here. And Bravo cracks this one into the offside. And so the wheel has certainly come off here for smart choice.
I would think so. It's the 87, the Australian lucky number goes up on the board, but since it's not an individual 87, no worries as far as the U.S. All-Star is concerned. Told you, Dwayne said, no worries, not to worry.
So Dwayne Bravo, a very experienced T20 player, has played some 357 T20 matches. And considering we'll have to plus quite a few that he plays in this tournament. Oh, another one. It's gone all the way. So another 6 here for Dwayne. Another 6 here for Dwayne Bravo. He goes up to 38. Has 93 without loss. So DJ Bravo takes the score up to 93. And Rasul. All the bowlers have been under pressure here. All the bowlers taking a beating except Cecil Pervez. And the way things have gone here, it looks like a U.S. All-Stars with 49 to win from 38 balls. So 49 to win from 37. 49 to win from 37. Oh, another big shot. It's gone all the way. It's gone out of the playing area. And that brings the 50 up for Darren Bravo. So Darren Bravo 50, and that brings up the 100. So Darren Bravo has scored another T20 50. Ivor Henry, it's exactly 100 on the board.
And never jump ship. Go, Bravo, go!
So we welcome back Audley into the box, and Audley, it's 100 on the board, just 6 over finish.
Those guys, the Bravo brothers, are on fire. They're going berserk. They're going ballistic. Just call it what you want to call it. I mean, they're pummeling the bowlers all over the park. I think it's 6 overs and 6 different bowlers. But what can you do at this time if you're the captain? You have to try all your options.
So
looking good for US All-Stars, the defending champions, I may say.
So Mark Dial given the ball here with the bowling attack in disarray. And enough damage has been inflicted on them. Dwayne Bravo is on 39, the man on strike. And he pulled this one, and it goes away for another boundary. So, in fact, it's gone all the way for 6. And so 6 more here to Dwayne Bravo. He goes up to 45.
Yes, indeed, that I think caught the tip of the fielder down there, but it was flying. He just could not control that one, so it helped to tip it over the boundary. It was always going to be 6. He tried to interrupt, but you know what? It's 6 runs. Oh, dab late by Dwayne Bravo. Down into the Turban area.
So the grand final.
Vacant.
So the grand final certainly coming up later on. We'll try to get you a time. But with the news, of course, Somerset Cavaliers will play the winner of this game. And by the look of things there, oddly, you've got to say that U.S. All-Stars does have some bit of advantage here.
Not just a bit, overwhelming advantage. The way they are going, no, we have a lookout man, a big one coming from, heading towards us, another maximum, this time by Darren Bravo, as they continue to pile the pressure on the bowlers of Smart Choice.
So 30 runs to win from 33 balls. It's
Yeah.
113 on the board.
Yeah, we can hear the shells are going down there. And this is, a brilliant attempt by the fielder down here in the wide long on. But long off, sorry. And was that a 6 or 4? Yes, tipped it over the boundary.
So Darren Bravo goes for another 6, and things are all U.S. All-Stars here. No, another one.
Oh, and what do you know?
So what a run chase here by the U.S. All-Stars team. They've made a score by Smart Choice. Mockery here.
They have made a mincemeat out of the bowlers from Smart Choice. And we're talking about no lesser guys than the Bravo brothers.
So 125 on the board. And all the bowlers have been put to sword here, except Cecil Pervez. And I'm surprised he hasn't bowled another over, but that's the way things goes. There's 7 overs gone. It's 125 on the board. And so 18 to win from 30 balls.
It's absolutely crazy the way the Bravo brothers been batting. Looking at the score, 142 was it 4 wickets? But the score 142 is a good score, just playing 12 overs. But
Well,
the brothers came in and make it look like it was a mockery.
yes, oddly, no one was able to hold on, either Dwayne or Darren, and Darren has been more dominating. He's continued to score quite heavily in this series. He came into this match with some 238 runs, and already he's gone up to 68 from just 23 balls. And Dwayne Bravo, who we were told flew back to Trinidad and Tobago last night and then took the next plane out, and he was back on American soil, and here he is slamming 46 undefeated so far.
Yes, this game is 3 hits away from being over.
So Bravo is cutting. Fielder comes around. It appears to be Varun. And it's all
The equation, sorry.
and it's all
The equation is 17 from 29. Still, but 3 hits away. 3 sixes, and it's over.
so the teams that the team that wins here would have been their second final. And U.S. All-Stars, having won last year, seems to be well intent to go into another final. Somerset Cavaliers is waiting in the wings. And Cavaliers, this will be their first time on the big stage, the final 2. And it has all come down to the 2017 U.S. Cricket Open here. We'll get a timing on the final and just pass that on to to our viewing audience. It's 3:50 here in South Florida, so I may want to think that may be about 5 or 5:30.
absolutely no doubt whether the U.S. All Stars will be in the final. They will be in the finals, I can say.
And oddly, you've got to give Smart Choice credit. They batted well to get to 142, and was always going to be tough here, running into Darren and Dwayne.
Yes, and it's the same team that chased down over 200 yesterday, or was it the day before, to win a match. So they've been playing smart cricket.
And the fact is, Darren Bravo in particular seemed to be hitting the ball out of the park at will. Nothing has troubled him.
Yes, and the boundaries were extended from yesterday. So I've been saying, it looked like it could be a little, wider. And it did. And it makes no difference. No difference.
So 15 runs to win, lots of balls remaining. Pervez has he's been their best bowler. His first over went for 8, and this over so far has only given up 3, 5 balls in the over so far. But the other stuff is that Darren and Dwayne already knows they're out of the woods, so there's some ease and perhaps some sympathy here to the bowler.
For Smart Choice, they would have to have all Perez bowling.
Oh, another one. Sooner have I said about sympathy. Darren Bravo takes another one out of the park.
That one was going, gone.
They can put the ropes as far as they can. I'm telling you.
So 9 runs remaining, 24 balls to be bowled. Darren has scored another big score in this tournament, up to 75. And it's 134. It's U.S. All-Stars all the way here.
I think they'll have a conference now. Yes, back to the live cricket. You're just listening to Trini pumping some music there. We're going back to some live cricket now. We are getting live and lively music.
So with 9 to win from some 24 deliveries, I don't think that anyone can guess that the US All-Star is not going to be winning.
No doubt about that. I think there ought to be some conversation. Maybe they had the conversation between the Bravo brothers saying, look, Dwayne, I'm going to let you get your 50, so I'm not going to hit 2 sixes. I want you to get your 50.
Well, he's on 48 from some 21 deliveries. Just 2 away. And he's going after him. He's not getting a good hold of this, so a dot goes into the book, but it doesn't matter. With 9 to get from some 23 deliveries, all eyes on Dwayne Bravo getting his first 50 of this tournament.
Right, and I think he want to do it in style. Moves on to 49.
Well, that's the style he wants to do it in. Take him at single, so he's on to 49. And I don't think that his brother can get 8 runs from this ball, so at least it's 8 to win. And there's some conversation in the middle between the two brothers. And they're saying, listen, I need my 50. It's a landmark.
Yes.
And you can see Bravo is playing for that. That would have been
Oh, yes. See, I guess the conversation went like this. Look, whatever you do, man, make sure you stay at that end. And no six for you.
Just tuck it there for a single and let me come down. I need my 50. And when bigger brothers speak, little brother has to listen. Here it is again. You see, he's just playing. The instructions were, I need my 50, pal. Just turn the ball around the corner. We're in no danger of losing this match. I need to get a half century at least in this tournament. It will be his first, as a matter of fact, in the US Open. This is his first. This is both brothers first. And this is the
Appearance.
ninth. Yes, this is the ninth edition of the tournament.
So we can safely say that they will be back next year.
Yes, well, based on their scheduling, eh? And that's his 50. That's Bravo's 50. And then from our
As we are
outside,
listening to Trini.
yes, that's our outside microphone picking up Trini saying,
Champion, champion. Come on, champion.
yeah, we're outside. And Bravo is swinging this one down to the deep backward square leg. Goes into the boundary board now for 4. And
2 runs needed.
yes, 141 at the end of that over. So 2 to win. And we have, shall we say, we have 18 balls to make 2 runs.
18 deliveries, a small thing of 18
I
deliveries.
think I know this answer.
No, it's a difficult one, very difficult one.
Can the All-Star get 2 runs from 18 balls? Can they get this? I have to be wondering and scratching my head. Do I have to ask one of those palm readers or somebody if they can get 2 runs from 18 deliveries?
Or Google.
No, they said no, to be announced. I just asked. So after this game, we're going to be having a finals, and the finals is going to be between, I can dare say that, jump now, the Cavaliers, who would have taken care of the Bears. They're going to be coming up against the defending champions who are looking to go 2 in a row. That is the U.S. All-Stars. So we don't have a time for the finals, but this team will have to take a rest before we get that. So in between, and Bravo goes big and ends the match with a U.S. Open maximum. And we say congratulations to the Bravo brothers. This is what they came for. They displayed an array of shots. They made it look so easy. They would have won with 17 deliveries to go. Oddly, what an amazing display of 2020 cricket. I should say 12-12 cricket.
Yeah, they won on a canter. 147 without loss and 17 deliveries to spare. Dwayne Bravo 56, his smaller brother Darren Bravo 80, and all the bowlers were taken to the cleaners today. The Bravo brothers, was it earlier in this tournament? They also put on 200 plus.
No, that was Mahol for the.
Okay.
Bravo.
I stand corrected. I know one of the Bravos were involved. So very easy win for the U.S. All-Stars. And we're looking forward to a very intriguing final not long from now. So stay tuned. They're going to be with us.
Well, I'll tell you, in this innings of these 12 overs, there was only 9 dot balls in this inning. 9 dot balls. Where we're going to pick up something from the DJ right about now.
Short man, champion, boy. Island fashion. Ladies are looking nice thing. Hey. Now we must big up Smart Choice. Smart Choice a little wicked and bad. We must big up Smart Choice every time.
Tell me who you prefer, baby, to take you home.
Oh Lord.
Who can do it better, honey? Just let me know.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
The girl want me.
We want Bravo.
The girl want me.
We want Bravo.
Bravo, she want me.
We want Bravo.
She want me.
We want Bravo.
The girl, she want me.
We want Bravo.
The girl want me.
We want Bravo.
The girl want me.
We want Bravo.
The girl, she want me.
Hey. Remember he's a short man. I don't get it.
Baby, don't believe him. Remember, looks is deceiving. Better check me this evening. And I'm gonna give you the real thing.
What the hell is boy thinking? I must still have when drinking. How you gonna forget the captain? Without me, then she will be sinking.
Tell me who you prefer, baby, to
Take me
you
home.
Who can do it better, honey? Just
Take
let
me
me know.
home.
The girl want me.
She want Bravo.
The girl want me.
We want
now, give all you.
Bravo, DJ, bravo, DJ, bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say bravo, a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Pollard is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody
Don't go nowhere, we still have the finals.
champion,
They only won the semi-finals.
champion, champion,
So here we're going on.
champion.
Somerset Cavaliers
Chris Cale is a champion.
versus All Stars.
Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. Me have to leave them for bad some ball.
Big up my boss Chris Gill and Andre Russell anywhere there in the world. Herbalist said that.
Come a dance in my name me call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Every Vinci and every Bayesian. Champion, champion.
You know, we must give it up to Smart Choice. Them fellas make real runs though.
Champion, Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Pollard is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget,
I think the final started right now, eh?
Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say bravo a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. DJ, bravo, DJ,
If that wasn't the best game you ever seen,
bravo, DJ, bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say bravo a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Pollard is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say bravo a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. We have to leave them for bad some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come and dance in my name we call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Every Vinci and every Bayesian.
Well, welcome to the match presentation ceremony for the second semi-finals of US Open T20 2017. And immediately, congratulations to the US All-Stars. They're into the finals of this year's championships. Of course, they played against the Smart Choice, and Smart Choice batting first 142. And some of their owners and some of their fans were actually celebrating at 142, but they didn't take into consideration two young men from Trinidad and Tobago. Joining me at the presentation party, to my right, Amin Makatia, Chairman of Cricket Council USA. Next to him, the CEO and founder of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi. And next to him, an investor and owner of US All Stars, and also a member of Cricket Council USA, Moise Balki. And to my extreme right, Ejaz Qureshi. And as I said before, the two young men from Trinidad and Tobago, Darren and Dwayne Bravo, actually brothers, they took the game away in less than 10 overs. And tremendous excitement here for the fans in America. Let me immediately call on Darren Bravo, our man of the match. Of course, the man of the match
carries a price of 500 US as well, and Darren would correct that. Just a short word with you, Darren. Tell us, let the world know, what was the bet between you and Dwayne walking out there?
Basically, we just wanted to win the game, and we decided that we need to go very hard at the start. Obviously, it's only 12 hours we were playing, so thought it was a decent partnership, and I'm happy that we move on to the finals.
And of course, you are hitting them well. You know, the leading scorer in this tournament, coming off that wonderful 190 odd, and now this knock today, priming up well for Bangladesh.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a cricket game, and whenever I step out the bat, I try to do my best, no matter the opposition, no matter the level of cricket. So I take pride in my own performances, so that is exactly what I try to do every time I step onto the playing field.
And you go out there now for the finals. You're coming up against a team that they call a giant killer, Somerset Cavaliers.
I think they have been playing some fantastic cricket as well, but at the end of the day, we know what it is we have to do. We are playing as a very good unit so far. First time I'm playing with guys who I've never seen in my life, so I'm enjoying it, and I'm sure we're going to give a good account of ourselves in the finals.
And of course, my final question, the first time you're playing at the US Open, your thoughts on the US Open?
Yeah, so far so good, and I'm sure it's going to grow and get better and better every single year.
Congratulations and keep up the awesome batting.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you've heard it there from Darren Bravo, our man of the match for semi-finals number 2.